It's Sibile here in the heartbeat of my hometown, Times Square. Over 300,000 people visit here every day, and many stay in the hopes of seeing their names in bright lights on Broadway. The federal government is pressuring the city government to reduce the size of our giant digital screens and billboards. By law, the maximum area for a sign is 1,200 square feet, with a maximum height of 30 feet and maximum length of 60 feet. Now, if New York were to comply with that law, these giant signs would be reduced to something so small, no one would even see it. But to get some historical context about Times Square, I spoke to architectural historian Barry Lewis.
Back when I was young, a half century ago, this was where you came. This was the place to come to for nighttime entertainment. I saw Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor, Ava Gardner, Gregory Peck. I mean, I could keep on going and going. And they would come out of their limos, and they were absolutely glamorous.
Barry tells me that in the 70s, there was a tale of two Times Squares. There was 42nd Street, and then there was the rest of Times Square. Times
Square by the 1970s got a terrible reputation. And middle-class people, it got a reputation for all kinds of louche activities, for all kinds of dangerous characters. Whether that was true or not, it had that reputation. The only time middle-class people came to Times Square was, frankly, to go to the theater.
So, Barry, we're on 8th Avenue right now. This is where a lot of illicit activity was going on in the 70s?
Oh, back in the 70s, this was the place that was known as the Minnesota Strip. And the reason it was called that, when the young girls from out of town would get off the bus at the Port Authority, there would be pimps all over the place, and they would basically kind of draft them to be prostitutes. There was a hustler bar within these few blocks, a very famous hustler bar. The marquee that's in back of us, that used to be a gay film house.
So right here, there was a gay film house?
Oh yeah, and believe me, the guys were not just there to watch cinema.
Okay. Other stuff was going on.
They were doing their own production. Let's put it that way.
Let me know what Times Square means to you. Tweet me at Chasing Sibile and add the hashtag Save Times Square.